Hi guys, and welcome back to Skyline Scales. Here's part 2 of the October 2022 Wasatch Reptile Expo. Again, we'll make sure to put the vendor names somewhere in the corners or the bottom of the screen so you guys know who has these snakes to offer and look into them if you're interested. And there are a couple others we wanted to talk about, like Love the Bugs. We got to interview them and they were so much fun. I was super impressed that they weren't just talking about isopods as a cleanup crew for their tanks, but isopods as pets and as display animals, and she had such a wide variety as well as really cool care kits for isopods. So they were a joy to talk to. The other one was our all-time favorite vendor we met at the Wasatch Expo this year, and that was Envy Reptiles. Envy Reptiles were so much fun to talk to. They had their gel nails that we thought were amazing, and honestly we spent probably 30 minutes at Envy Reptiles alone looking at all of their animals they had. They had a huge selection and we almost came back with those hypopubel and milk snakes. We were so close, but we came back with others instead. And the owners of Envy Reptiles were so much fun to talk to themselves. We talked about some of the things that we ran into in the reptile community that we thought were funny and a whole bunch of different things. So make sure to look up Envy Reptiles because they were amazing, definitely our favorite vendors this year. We also had a huge cluster of pictures and videos of amazing reptiles from vendors that we lost the names to. We feel really bad about losing the names to these vendors because some of the animals were amazing and I wish you guys could look at them yourselves. But we posted the animals anyways. Vendors, if you recognize your animals, go ahead and tag yourself or comment and we'll make sure to tag you up at the top so that people know that those animals were yours. Because some of them were truly amazing and I feel horrible that I don't have the vendors' names. Okay. So we were talking about isopods. So first of all, you have these really cool setups.
Yeah, so we have these starter kits essentially where you have everything you need for a basic setup for an isopod if you're choosing to have it as a display. Our setups include cork bark, which is what I would put right in the center. You want to bridge your dry side and your humid side so the isopods are able to go back and forth. You have sphagnum moss and leaf litter. You have your substrate, which obviously you'll put at the bottom. You'll mix in your leaf litter, mix in your sphagnum moss. One half will have a little bit more sphagnum moss because they are crustaceans, so you want to have high humidity. You'll get a springtail culture, which will help with any mold. Spray bottle, spritz, spritz, spritz. And then fish food is another form of supplementation for their food. You can either choose fish food or we also have morning wood, which is really easy. Just sprinkle on the dry side and you're good to go. And then from a culture perspective, we have a wide variety of springtails. You have some springtails for display, which are more going to be pets, and you have springtails that are going to be for a bioactive enclosure. So if you have an animal that is actively, obviously eating, pooping, you want something to help clean up after.
And you mean isopods, not springtails, right?
Sorry.
Okay, that's good.
So powders are going to look like this. It's going to be a mix of isopods. These are going to be a lot more hardy than some of your display ones. They're going to be really great at reproducing. So if your animal chooses to take a little nibble of them, no big deal. But then again, we also do have some really cool display.
Alright, and what's your favorite display?
My favorite. Ooh. This has been kind of my go-to recently. I do love Panda Kings quite a bit.
Alrighty.
If I can get it open. It's the hardest part of these containers.
You guys have so many different kinds too.
We do. So there are the pandas right there.
Awesome.
Super cute. They literally are striped just like a little panda.
Awesome. And this is Love Bugs, right?
Yep, love the bugs.
Awesome. The freeway and we found the highway. We might just have to drive them straight home. we got the hypopubillans, which you said the cool traits that have it is the purpley brown color rather than the black.
Yeah.
Because it's really similar to our albino.
It isn't. So it is. It's called T positive albino. So it produces the enzyme that creates the melanin, the dark pigment. It just doesn't express as black because it is still a form of albino.
Sweet, and that's awesome. And then the deep red eyes.
Yep.
Ooh, I can't wait to find pictures of that. That'll be awesome. Thanks for watching our second part of the Utah Wasatch Reptile Expo for October 22. I can't wait for the next expo to come up, even though we're going to have to wait for spring. We'll make sure to take you guys on that adventure as well. We did end up coming home with 2 new snakes. Now, these are both corn snakes. Now, this one, he's really wormy because he's still a little guy. But this is Speed. He is our brand new corn snake, and he's got a whole bunch of different morphs under his belt, enough that I have to read his lid. So he is a hypo-lavender anery blood and amel, and he has 66% het scaleless and 50% het motley. And that is what we were after, was that 66% scaleless. Because we have one of his sisters, which we've named Beaky, and she has the exact same genetics. We're gonna breed them, and hopefully in 2 or 3 years, when they're finally old enough to breed, we'll have a clutch of scaleless corn snakes. I can't wait to see how it goes. Thank you guys for watching this Skyline Scales and watching the second part of our Wasatch Reptile Expo. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you get notifications when we get more. Comment on ideas or questions or anything you really want to say, as long as it pertains to the video. And we'll see you guys next time. Thanks!